Look, I wasn't able to get a university degree or anything like that. We didn't have the money. So I'm sitting in the same position as many young children today, but they think that is the end of it. It's not.
Like I mentioned earlier, we do have Rayno Burger, the co-founder of Binary City. Goeiemorgen, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Goeiemorgen, good morning, Morris. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, man, for taking time out and being with us to share inspiration.
Yes.
Finding out what sets your heart on fire.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about your childhood, man. How was it and how it shaped the man that you are this morning, or today, rather?
Look, I got this question and I thought, yo, what a question to answer.
It is, eh?
Yeah, it's quite a life. I'll shorten it up very much. I grew up very conservatively, I would say, in Walvis Bay. My mom and dad raised me and my two other siblings. It was a very Christian house. So, it was very conservative, but very, my parents love people. They love church. They made us grow up very humble, I would say, caring for people a lot, which I've been carrying with me until today. So that's where I grew up there in Walvis Bay, small little town, fishy town, stinky town sometimes, but still lovely.
They say it's the smell of money.
They say it's the
smell of money.
Yes, I haven't tasted it myself. That smell though. But
right.
But that's how I grew up. I went to school there in Walvis Bay High School eventually. Matriculated there. Yeah, that was. I started working there. That was how I grew up.
Were you a handful for your parents?
No, I was the great boy.
Hey,
yes.
Should I call them quickly? Find out.
Please do.
Now, growing up in Walvis Bay, what were your biggest dreams, man? What were your aspirations? What did you want to change in the world?
Okay, let me tell you what my kid dream was. My kid dream was, so my name is Rayno Burger, so Rayger.
Oh,
I still have that domain, rayger.net actually.
Wow, okay.
So I bought it. I was literally, when I had money, I bought the domain. And my idea was I was going to create this empire. Like, it needed to be a Rayger building here and a mall, and it must be a car shop, and it must be a computer shop, everything in there. That was my kid dream.
African child, your dreams are valid.
Thank you very much. I heard that earlier also. Very important. Yeah, so that was my kid dream.
Right.
But yeah, what I wanted to change was I don't like poverty in our country, man. It frustrates me. It frustrates me till this day. I try very hard. The company that I work for, Binary City, we work very, very hard to see what we can do to give more people work and to get people more productive, things like that. Yes.
When your feet hit the ground in the morning, what sets your heart on fire? What motivates you on a daily basis?
So I'm motivated by people. It honestly drives me. I want to tell you a small story. In COVID times, or lockdown times.
Tough times.
Everybody was working from home. We kept working, but we were working from home, so everybody was alone. It made me so depressed. I was the most depressed person ever. I couldn't function. I'm reliant on people around me. So in the morning, I wake up, I do my chores and things there at home, shower, whatever else, and then I get in the car. I listen to music. I love music a lot.
Yeah.
So that helps inspire me. And then when I get to work, that's where my life starts.
Right.
The people at work they are my life.
Yeah.
They are amazing. Yes.
What are some of the early influences that you've had within your career? I mean, you did mention when you were younger, you were thinking of, having this big, grand conglomerate. But, life happens.
Yes.
And along the way, what influences, two specifically, what really just sets your life in a different trajectory?
So earlier in my life, I got a job at PwC. I was working there for many years, and my boss in Walvis Bay, his name is Stephen. To me, he was quite an influence.
Right.
Very difficult person, I would say, but very accomplished and very successful in what he did. And I looked up to him being so. Being able to take any problem and solve it.
Right.
Till this day, I do think that is who I am. I love solving problems for people. Sometimes I can't, and that frustrates me. But yeah, what I can, I really try to.
Right.
But he's somebody I've looked up to a lot, especially when I was a really young guy.
Yeah.
Trying to make it in life. Yeah, that is what I would say.
Let's quickly pivot. Binary City is the company that you co-founded.
Absolutely.
What was the idea behind that?
So it actually started when It's a little bit of a long story. So
Yeah, okay. Let's get the abridged version.
Yes. So me and my brother Darius, we both had great jobs.
Right.
But we wanted to take our knowledge and take it into the private sector, let's call it that, and apply our minds and do what we wanted to do, not being told what to do. So it's where Binary City started. We originally had this plan of, look, my brother is a coder, so he writes amazing software, specifically business systems. So we can solve problems. Exactly. So we can solve problems for clients with software. That was one of the goals. The other thing was we found that in the market, even today, it's still true, is that there's a lot of what I want to call Mickey Mouse IT guys.
Right.
So we wanted to change that. We wanted to take proper IT and put it into the market and make it affordable. The coding part kept working.
Right.
The other part did not, because the Mickey Mouse and the cowboy guys, there are too many and they're too cheap.
Yeah.
So we stopped that part of the business, and then we changed it into we literally we wanted to write a software solution that we could resell ourselves. So literally we solve a problem that we can resolve for everyone.
Right.
So we created a system that time. It was 2010 that we created it. It was called Smart Time. The goal of that was to, let people clock in and clock out at work. And then our software works out how many hours did you work, were you late, were you absent, did you put in leave when you weren't there?
Oh, so you're the reason I got fired from my other job.
Sorry about that, man.
It's you, Rayno.
But I mean, look at you now. So the goal worked.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we changed that system quite a lot until today, but today that's what we do. We really have a requirement to get Namibians to not be as lazy. Many of us really are.
Right.
It's a fact. We must just say, yes, we are. What do we do to change it? So one of the things we wanted to do is make sure people get on time at work. And if you do work that hour or hour and a half overtime, let you get paid for it.
Right.
That's the goal of Binary City.
I hope our boss is not listening, because he's going to get ideas. Rayno, clearly you are very, very excited about Binary City. If we have young Namibians listening to you right now, be it in Walvis Bay, in Kietmans, up north, in Chikuku, and they're struggling with life and just trying to get a career path, what life or career advice would you like to share with our listeners?
Firstly, everybody education is a very big problem in our country. It's difficult to get because it's difficult to afford.
Right.
I can literally attest to the fact that I wasn't able to get a university degree or anything like that. We didn't have the money. So I'm sitting in the same position as many young children today, but they think that is the end of it.
Right.
It's not. Use your brain. There's so much information out there. I read a tweet literally over the weekend on my very bad internet while I was a little bit camping.
Hi.
Yeah. And it was about how to use advanced searching on Twitter. If people can go on my Twitter page and find that tweet, I think it's the second last one that I retweeted. It's not my tweet, it's somebody else's tweet. I just retweeted it. Then it shows you how to search in an advanced way on Twitter. For example, on specific topics, whatever else. It's very interesting to read.
Right.
It's a way to freely get an amazing amount of information. Information today is not something that we need to go and study for. Yes, we should if we can. We should also always aspire to it. But if we can't, do not look at that as a problem. Look at the information that's around you. Talk to people. We've got a very open kind of mindset at Binary City. So people come to us a lot, and we tell them, look, come. Even if you want to come and intern, come and look at what we do. Learn what you could, so that you can have some experience there on your CV, so that you can get a job.
Yeah.
I just want to say, don't give up. Use the information that's around you. There's really a lot of it around us. I'm sure that you can make it. If you need some help or some suggestions, contact me.
Contact Rayno Burger from Binary City. Rayno, thank you so much, man. This has been quite a interesting and what's that word, Sibo? You speak a lot of English, Mos. Yeah, no, man. Thank you so much. It has been a very interesting conversation.
Thanks, Morris. It was great being here. Thanks so much.
That was Rayno Burger, co-founder at Binary City. Just a ball of inspiration and excitement. This is definitely a man that you should get in touch with for whatever reason, be it for your Binary City needs, and if you just want to clock in and make sure that people he's the man to go to, but also saying that African child, your dreams are definitely valid. Royal Hustler, thank you very much.